This is Talk of the Town, a weekly update of what's happening in downtown Ludington with your hosts, Jen Tuman and Heather Tykowski. Hello, hello.
It's Thursday.
It is.
And it's snowing.
After a week of Mondays. Is it snowing?
Yeah, a lot of snowing.
I half expected, I might be quiet here. I have to move my microphone. I half expected a snow day today because it was so windy last night.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I must have slept good finally.
So we got lucky. No snow day. I feel like now that Ludington can go virtual, if there's a snow day, they're going to be less likely to call one.
Well, they don't have any left. So, I remember the days when if you had too many snow days, you just went later in the summer.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what we'd have to do if we didn't have the virtual switch.
Right.
But we're already going to school until June 9th, so I don't want to go any later than that.
Yeah, I don't, but I also am not a teacher. Virtual means, guess what, parents? True. We already had enough of that with COVID. I'm done.
If I was a teacher, I feel like I would rather go virtual than go later in June.
Of course they would.
But that's just me.
If I were a teacher,
The benefits of being a teacher is getting summers off, right?
Right.
At least some of it. We shall see how the rest of it plays out. We still got to get through February with snow days. So.
Which is our snowiest month, isn't it? Usually.
It has to be close.
Yeah, we got a lot this January, but I feel like February is usually when we get most of it.
Yeah.
All right.
At least it's the shortest month.
True. Good job, whoever thought to put that in the middle of winter.
Yep. Nice job. Was it the Romans? Is that the calendar that we use? I forget.
I think so.
I just listened to a podcast about that. It should be fresh in my mind.
There you go.
All right. So today's feature, again, a random shot from our gallery this week, is actually from the gallery, from the performance hall at the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. This was the Visual Arts Critique Group. So if you are an artist, you can bring in your work and get some constructive criticism, which I always enjoyed that part. In getting my design degree, I always enjoyed the part where we get to review and discuss. That's how you get better, right? So
Absolutely.
They meet routinely at the Art Center. But I did have some contenders for some awesome Instagram pictures this week, too. So I threw a couple of those in there. And this is what it looked like this week. Pretty great. All right. So speaking of the Art Center, they put a call out for the artists, for their local artist exhibit, which will take place in February. So if you are an artist, you can submit for that. $5 per entry and a limit of 3 pieces per artist. And the drop off for that is January 18th through the 29th. So you just have a couple more days to get your artwork in. Was that a cross off? That's funny. I saw like a cross off. Losing my mind. They also hosted an artist talk with Quill, who was had his exhibit up in January. So but that was pretty cool too. Hear the stories behind the pieces. I did not attend that, but it looks like it was well attended. The Historical Society shared the link for the virtual Michigan History Conference, which is going to take place in March. And that will be virtual again this year. So just putting up save the date for that. If that's something that you're interested in, History of Michigan, you can go to the conference virtually. All right, we have a question, but I'm going to wait till we get through the review, and then we'll ask.
If I lean in, I'm reading.
Yeah. So Sandcastles reopens tomorrow after their winter break, which they took advantage of to deep clean the museum. And they had help from, they say WSES Horizon class. I'm not sure what WSES stands for. Do you know that one? West Shore Education Service District would be WSESD. So I'm not sure. But either way, they had some student help. And look at all of those delicious looking plastic fruits.
I thought they were real fruits. I was like,
I know, they look so good. They had to clean all those. So they had some help. So kudos to the class that helped deep clean all of the toys at the museum. They are ready for you tomorrow. The library reminded us that they're still doing curbside pickup, and you can reserve books online. The link is in the blog or it's on their Facebook page. And they've rearranged the catalog so that you can look in more of a thumbnail view, which is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
So check that out. And that is.
I feel like that's a video.
That is a video. Oh, it is, because we're going to pause that for a sec. I have some notes from WMOM, but I don't have pictures for those, which I don't know why, because there was a picture of the new employee, Selena. Apparently I did not download that. But they do have a new staff member there, and you might recognize her. She was part of the team prior to the change of ownership in 2020. And then this week, Chris also interviewed Brandy Miller about the upcoming Brrrew Fest, which we'll talk about when we get to the events. And he also interviewed the weekly interview with the mayor and city manager, and both of the links to those are on the blog. So you can go back and listen to those if you're interested in learning more. This video, which I'm going to play in the background without the sound, this is an informational video about the North Star Open. So
like there's a baby.
The North Star Open is coming up February 25th, March 4th, and 11th. And this video will tell you all about the event and how you can participate. You can sign up. It's $10 and you get a t-shirt. And then you have opportunities to earn points for your team. And the winning team will take home a championship belt, because who doesn't want one of those? Right? Learn more about it in the video, which I've linked to. It's about 3 minutes long, so I didn't want to play the whole thing. And then you can sign up in Mind and Body under North Star Fitness, or at the gym. You can sign up at the gym too. So the sister company there, North Star Chiropractic, mentioned that well-adjusted athletes spend less time injured and have quicker recovery time when injuries do happen. So those of you that are going to do the CrossFit North Star Open, or just athletes or runners in general, a good reminder, go get your adjustments from Dr. Jacob. West Shore Bank is hiring, so we have a link to that in the blog with more information. And then they showed us a new video of their new personal teller machines that let you talk to a live personal banker from the convenience of your car. So it's kind of like an ATM, but I think you can do a little more.
It's actually a person.
Yeah. Let's watch this one. It's 2 minutes.
Oh. Can you hear them talking? I can't.
I can. Can you not?
No.
Probably should have.
I thought maybe they were supposed to be able to be talking. Yeah, on the bottom it shows
no. Because I'm wearing that probably makes sense because I'm wearing my headphones and I don't usually. We usually just play it off the speakerphone. So yeah. So never mind that.
Whoa, you can plug stuff in.
I was wondering that, but I figured if you weren't saying anything, I figured if you weren't saying anything that you could hear it.
I thought maybe it was just like a video tutorial without sound. Maybe everyone else can hear and I can't. I don't know.
Nobody said they couldn't. Oh well.
Right.
So if you want to watch the video with sound, because it's way cooler that way.
I would agree. It's probably way cooler.
You can click on the link on our blog. So on to the next. Westshore Eye Care has a solution for dry eyes, and it is a cosmetic intense pulsed light therapy. And I thought that was kind of cool. I did not know that was even an option.
I didn't either.
You can learn more about that. There's a link on the blog. They also showcase these eco frames, which I love eco stuff. These are made from 95% recycled metal, bio-based castor seed oil, and recycled ocean plastic. And they have little clip-on sunglasses. Okay.
I'm afraid I'd lose those.
I know. I never wear my glasses.
Fly off or something.
Because my glasses are about as thick as the bottom of a Coke bottle, if anybody even drinks Coke out of a glass bottle anymore. But that is the reference I use, so I don't ever wear mine. Maybe someday I can get by without them. Let's do our question in between before the featured products. I'm going to pop this off.
Okay.
Before I forget, because otherwise I won't. So Michael wants to know what happened to the heart sculpture with the locks on it that was on James Street. I know it did not stay long, and we put our lock on it. Just curious if it will be back out in town. So Michael, the property on James Street where the Locks of Love was located was in a little pocket park that utilized that space until it could be redeveloped. And that space is actually on the docket to start its new development in the spring, I believe. So, and they demoed the building that was there. So we took the sculpture so that it was not damaged, and it was moved. I want to say it was moved to behind Sportsman's for the alley that was closed for a while. And we have that secured at DPW, and we're going to look at where we put it out. Hopefully finding a permanent space for it, but it'll be out again
soon
in the spring.
Yeah.
So if anybody has suggestions as to where they'd like to see the Locks of Love sculpture in its permanent display, right now it just seems to float around. We will, but it is not forgotten. It will definitely be out. So your lock will be back out in the spring.
It will be back.
It'll be back. All right, so back to the week in review, featured products and retail info. ABC Kids is reopening this Friday after their winter break.
Yep.
And they are going to have a big sale. Dollar shoes, like you see. Actually, this is some of the winter stuff. 50% off all the winter gear. And then Purple Monkey is going to be having 40% off of Lazy One pajamas and Melissa and Doug toys.
Fun.
So, yes. AGS is now carrying heavy weighted yarn to make chunky blankets. So they have that in the store.
Is it heavy weighted because heavy weighted is like the thickness of the yarn, or is it weighted blankets?
No, like the thickness of the
you can tell I'm not
thickness
a knitter.
of the yarn. Yeah.
I'm not a knitter.
Though I do love my weighted blanket. I feel like that'd be really hard to make.
It would be hard to knit, but
it'd be a workout. They also did a great job of clearing out front during the massive amounts of snow we got. Of course, our awesome City of Ludington DPW takes care of sidewalks and roads, but with all of these snow, they do get a little behind.
Well, it's just a process. There's just so much to clear.
Yeah, you got to do it one at a time. So the businesses have to make up the difference on days like that. So AGS posted All Occasions posted some of the
AGS has flowers now. Oh, what is this?
They have posted some floral arrangements that they've done the last few weeks. I thought they were beautiful. Showcase a few here. And there's a lot more on their Facebook page. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously.
Again? Christopher Tuman. You should
Husband.
know better.
Every Thursday.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple years now.
Yeah, just a few.
You know, not new.
There's always a distraction. All right. We are looking at the Backstage Hobbies and Games. They have a fresh restock of Wii games and accessories, including Guitar Hero with the guitar.
I'm looking at the
U-Draw. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Drawing on the big screen. And Bookmark has this creative guide to powering your happy book at the shop. Nice. Thought that was kind of cool. They also have an assortment of stories for cat lovers that they showcased. Lending a Paw.
I'm going to write one. It's going to be called
Tailing a Jerks. Yes, I warned you. I feel like I could also help with that book.
He always wants to attack. He hides in wait and attacks people. This is why he has no claws anymore, because I wasn't dealing with that anymore. Because that would hurt and that would scare you. And I think he liked that. I think he liked the thrill of watching you get scared. He's evil.
So our cat, whenever we would go on, if we go camping for a week or something, and I would have my parents check in. The dogs would either be kenneled or we would take them with, but I would have my parents check in on the cat. And he did the same thing. He would stalk in the shadows and then attack my mom's legs when she walked because he was mad that nobody was home. And then Chris was gone last week. And every night Chris gets out this laser pointer, and not just the cat, but the dog also. One of them thinks that this is the coolest thing in the world. So he was gone and I did not bother to bring out the laser pointer. So the cat was eating my plants. It was being such a jerk all week. And I'm like, it's just because you're gone.
Yeah.
It's mad. And apparently I don't remember to laser. So yeah, cats are jerks. But if you happen to like them, I don't know what's wrong with you, but if you happen to like them, you could find some books. At the Bookmark.
No, he's cute, but he's mean. I'm envious of these people who have these snuggly cats that want to curl up on them. No, he doesn't do that unless it's 2 a.m. and then he wants to purr and knead you with his little claws, and then he has to be ousted because that ain't working.
Yep. They are a special animal. It takes a special person to really enjoy them. Ours is cuddly, but only when it wants to cuddle, and then other times you touch it and it tries to bite you.
Mine's never cuddly. It's not cuddly. It's been carried around by a kid since it was little, and it's not cuddly.
Maybe when it gets older, it'll grow into being cuddled. Who knows?
That's right.
So
dogs are cuddly.
Yes. The Evergreen. Yesterday was National Green Juice Day. Ooh. So they showcased some green that they have in stock. This is super fruit greens with strawberry kiwi. And they
know, do they taste good though?
I don't know.
Wheatgrass it tastes like you're drinking grass. I can't do it.
It does. It is very grassy.
I get it. It's a shot of it and it's good for you, whatever. Put it in something that tastes good, blend up some strawberries or something. And there's berries at the bottom. That's why I wonder if it tastes good.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's strawberry kiwi. I don't do a lot of the powders because usually there's something in there that I can't have. But I do enjoy mixing. If I make a smoothie at home, I'll throw kale or spinach in there. And
yeah, there's got to be other stuff. It's not.
Yeah,
but there's I'm not drinking liquefied kale.
Nope,
no
kale juice
all day long. But.
Yeah.
And that's got wheatgrass in it too. That's got a straight up taste.
What is Moringa?
I don't know what that is. It looks like something green and flowery or fluffy. It's on the right there of the spoon.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Looks like it's the packaging fun too.
Oh, there's some more Moringa.
Yeah, there it is. Green. It's a
barley grass.
Food. Yeah, no.
Instead of wheatgrass.
Why grass, people? Why grass? I'm all for spinach, but if you cook it, I'm not eating it. Like spinach salad, fresh spinach, wonderful, wonderful vegetable. But if you're gonna make it wilty and gross or blend it up, ugh.
See, that's my go-to with, like, if I don't have a bun at a restaurant on a burger, I'll have them put it, like, if they have spinach, like, cook the spinach and put it on. Just because
Fine with that.
most places will have some kind of salad.
Fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
And now we're on close, so this is
We're on close.
we're
Yep,
not
yep.
talking about
This
I'm on a
is.
cheeseburger because you said
I know. Now I want a cheeseburger. This is from Glicks. They have a sneak peek of some of their spring apparel,
wrong spot.
which they're already getting ready for. That seems to be a theme this week too. I think everybody's sick of the snow.
Oh, that's
Hags has a whole bunch of new arrivals, including a lot of nautical themed. I love this one with the recliner on the couch.
Fun.
Some sailboats. I love the stripes too.
Yeah, match.
A bold
the couch
pattern.
too.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, I had to sit up.
It's just in
match.
reverse. Yeah.
Go sit on the couch. Hang out. Right.
To the beach. And then for those that aren't maybe into quite such a bold furniture piece, they have some other options as well. All sorts. And some end tables.
Awesome furniture. Holy cow.
This one, like as soon as I saw this, I'm like, I'm not dusting that.
Right?
All
that
those
like
nooks and
everything?
crannies.
Yeah, people give you something and I'm like, oh, that's a knick-knack. What am I gonna do with that? What
Yeah,
glass
like,
cover can that
if-
go under? Because I'm not dusting that.
Yeah, like if this is going to take extra time out of my day, I can't do it.
Yeah, I probably take joy out of life that way when you're doing something and I'm like, oh, I gotta clean this.
Hey, at least we know what we
I
like.
feel like we've seen this book before.
I think we featured it in the gift guide, but it is back. It sold out at Hallmark, so it is back in stock.
Charcuterie board book.
It's the beautiful
I
board.
feel like I have this. I think I have this book. For sure.
Yeah, and then they also have.
Oh.
These are cute. They are little magnetic plushies, plushie
my
friends. So they promote that for Valentine's Day because they stick together. And
Oh, funny.
milk and cookies, fries and burgers, peanut butter and jelly.
I think peanut butter and jelly's got to be the cutest.
I think so too. I think I might have to get a couple of those.
Yeah, those are cute.
I skipped over because I didn't have a picture for it, but Humanity shared, because January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. They shared some survivor stories, which I thought were really good reads.
Wow.
And I have a link to that in the blog, since we're at the tail end of January here. This is My Sister's Closet. They have a ton of new stuff that they've put out in the store, including some athletic wear. They have beach attire. So those of you that are getting ready to go on vacation or spring break.
I feel like I can't do a bathing suit someone else wore.
Just wash it first. Maybe they still have tags. You never know.
Could be, because I have some at home that still have tags.
Yeah, I have a couple too.
My sister's closet.
And
Shoes too.
then, sweaters. I loved all the muted tones, and they did this
that's
with
like a
FedEx
nice
too.
natural pastel, neutral.
Yeah, they do such a good job with the display there. The display is at My Sister's Closet. They have some bags, shoes, and
cute
formals.
dress.
Some new formals.
Kind of wish we had like prom and homecoming again.
I
That's
know.
a super cute dress.
We talked about for a long time, like an adult prom night, and I feel
would
like
be fine,
somebody
but
tried to
don't.
do it, and then COVID hit.
Yeah, don't do it when it's cold though, because I'm gonna want to wear something cute.
Yeah, it should be nice.
Michigan's cold enough in the summer as it is.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Need to do it
Someday.
warm. Oh,
Someday.
this is cute and fun.
Yeah, so Nautical Yarn announced 2 new beginner classes, one for crochet and one for knitting. So those will start Tuesday.
I really
and
want to
you can
do
sign
this,
up.
but I'm afraid. I'm afraid like I'd be the person who'd get like 3/4 of the way in, and then I'd screw something up and not see it, and get further in, and then I'd have to throw it all away because I'd only see that problem that I made.
I have pulled out a lot of crocheting that way.
Right?
Because I can't just leave it. I know it's wrong, so I have to fix it. Yeah.
I made a quilt once in my life. So I kid you not, by hand, like squares, like sewed them all by hand. Okay, I couldn't stop until it was done, so I stayed up all night finishing it. This is how I am. This is why I can't have these kind of hobbies, because
if it takes too long,
I have to finish it. I can't just set it down and leave it, because then I'd be wrong.
Yep.
Something would be
wrong. I have never made a whole Afghan. I've made like little projects, hats, scarves.
Oh yeah, if it can go on that little loom, I can do it.
Yeah.
Hats,
so I started an Afghan, made my own pattern, my own design, and I got like 4 rows in, and so it sits in a basket. Half of it is because we moved, and we're still working on like the fireplace and stuff in the great room, and we don't have all the lighting where I sit. So like I can't sit next to the TV and see to crochet. I'm like, someday when we have our lights there, I'll be able to sit and crochet. Robin says she wants to do it all night, an adult prom night. That sounds like a great time.
I thought you were saying all night prom night. I mean, like, not for adults. It's got to end by like 10. Like, I got to go and go to bed.
So I think it was a TikTok video where it's like somebody needs to open a bar that is like it only plays like 80s, 90s music until 10 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, everything shuts down and there's a breakfast buffet. And then you're home by midnight.
Right? Yeah, prom would have to start at 6.
Yeah.
You know, we go to dinner at 5, that's fine. But it's got to be over by 10. Like, I gotta go home.
I think the real prom was over by 10, wasn't it? And then there was the after party.
Yeah, because adults were in charge and they had to like chaperone. So they're like, we're done. Get out, kids.
Yep.
Go
So
home.
Robin does the karaoke at Sandbar. So, and DJs at Sandbar. So maybe Sandbar, Dawn and Gerald and Dawn can Dawn and Gerald and Robin can put together a prom night. That could be fun.
All right, we've digressed.
So yeah, Brrrew Fest. Red Door is going to be there, and they're going to be selling mugs.
Their mugs are cute.
They are the officials. Sweet Peach is also dreaming of spring. They showed some decor items and some games that are spring themed, and they also have a full stock of hair bows and head wraps in right now. Gotta love the camo
it's funny
one.
We start dreaming of spring like now, and winter didn't even start until December 20th.
I know.
We're a month and 7 days in. People are just over.
And no spring until March.
Yeah, March 20th. Big sad.
Yeah. Brad and Todd showed off a Storm Chaser print that was framed by Rob at Timeless Picture Framing that was going to a commercial spot downstate. Yep. They are a good team. Victoria's Jewelry has an assortment of beautiful and unique engagement rings in the shop.
I read the Birthstone thing first, and I was like, wait, no, that's my Birthstone. We're not there yet.
No. So they are open by appointment only until February 1st, which is just a few more days, but you can go, you can shop online too. They do have an online store. The Birthstone Rings. So they have showcased some garnets for January. Nice. And this set, which would be a good Valentine's Day gift. It's the I Love You to the Moon and Back necklace and bracelet.
There's a book that matches this, and I bet you can get the book at Bookmark. That'd be a great kid.
It's a great little gift.
Great kid gift too.
Super cute. And lastly, Windowsill. The book club is reading Wonder Valley for February. I know that's a tiny picture, so I'm sorry. And then in March, they are reading The Humans.
Intriguing.
I like the comment at the top because it's very descriptive.
One of the best books I've read in a long time.
Like, come on, give me something. Give me something to lure me in.
Was that just a dying endorsement? Maybe this guy is like, you want him to endorse your book?
Well, he is the author of Before I Go to Sleep. So maybe. I don't know. My mind's looks interesting. I just have no idea.
I feel like there's something we missed with that. Like, we're not literary giants here. We missed something.
Nope. All right, on to the Drool Worthy. We'll do this quick. Blue Moon Bistro showed us some sushi, some delicious looking peanut butter cheesecake, a noodle bowl and some walleye. House of Flavors, man. They made me drool all week. They reopened at 8 a.m. for breakfast.
They're back
this week. So they have been showing us breakfast all week.
I heard so many comments.
This is like hash browns with biscuit gravy and
but
eggs.
my food can't touch, so that egg can't be on top of those biscuits.
Oh, I'm one that likes to mix everything together.
My sister, she would do it to gross me out. Growing up, she'd like take her mashed potatoes and the peas and the gravy, and I'm like, no, these are separate.
Mashed potato bowl. So I had to do that with Noah last night because he used to be really good about eating his vegetables. And he's on this rice kick. So if I give him rice and he always wants it on the side, everything separate, then he'll eat all the rice and then I'm so full. So I made him taco salad, but I mixed like the peppers and all the veggie lettuce. He didn't even know it was in there.
You can
all mixed together.
No, pay attention. Lettuce is pretty obvious.
No, well, not when you slather it with taco sauce and French dressing.
Oh, funny.
It was all a delicious pie. And I made it like with Doritos, like if I could make myself a taco salad. So yeah, I had to mix it all together.
I need the plate divider.
My mom trick.
Plate divider. I don't care if it goes in the same spot. It tastes different.
That's true.
Right,
These are, I think this is French toast. Now we got more people calling me during the live show. French toast. We have your classic eggs and meat with toast. And this looked good. You will probably not like this because everything's mixed together. Hash browns, cheese, broccoli, tomatoes, eggs.
Yep, they need their own place.
Looks delicious.
I mean, it looks delicious individually, I would
This is the chicken noodle at Jamesport. Quesadilla at Jamesport. Baked lobster roll. That was one I hadn't seen before. That was a lunch special this week. And Italian wedding soup.
Yum.
Kilwins is taking Valentine's Day orders.
Nice.
So you can...
They're reopened for this.
Yep, and they're going to be open that weekend. They're going to be open for the chocolate walk, which we'll talk about in just a minute.
Absolutely.
Ludington Bay, some cans, various cans, which you can find all over.
Good
the Q Smokehouse. Oh, this is not Q. This is Sportsman's. Sportsman's Loaded Tots. And their Italian wedding.
Must be an Italian wedding scoop month.
Yeah, I noticed that this week.
Is that tuna?
Yep, Table 14, ahi tuna steak, and their peanut butter mousse cup, which looks fantastic.
No, desserts, yum.
And then they had walleye on the menu this week as well. Huh. Now, this is the board as of Monday at the Mitten. Nice. If you'll notice, one of my absolute favorite beers is on there. So I need to go down there. I haven't been there.
I don't see too hard. I do not see too hard on there.
No, the Hop Slam.
Oh, Hop Slam.
The Hop Slam.
Yeah. There you go.
It's pretty delicious.
The Imperial IPA.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there. Black currant cider. I haven't tried that one yet either. Oh, and so Q Smokehouse, it's going to pop up somewhere. Oh,
they're in Puerto Rico.
They're in Puerto Rico this week. So, not literally, but
when a random food picture occurs.
Yeah, so I do have a link to it, so you can pull it up, but for some reason didn't get in the gallery. It is, first of all, they have a deal going on. So if you use your Downtown Ludington gift certificates that you bought or received over the holidays, they will give you an extra $2 per $10 certificate that you use. So an extra 20% of the gift certificate if you use them right now. This week's travel is to Puerto Rico, we mentioned, and that is a sampler meal that will include two it says Puerto Rico dishes. I would have said Puerto Rican, right? Two Puerto Rican dishes. The first is a stewed chicken and rice dish, and I'm going to butcher these.
I wouldn't even.
De pollo. I know pollo is chicken.
Uh-huh.
And then their version is in the smoker to give it a smokehouse twist. The other is a pork purlin served with a mofongo and stewed pinto beans. Accompanying both bowls is a side of fresh-made sofrito. Sounds delicious. So head there to get some.
And they have the dulce de leche cake, which I thought was from Brazil, but maybe it has a lot of Latino culture in that cake. Yeah, because I know.
But either way, that's a common, even Mexican dessert, tres leches. 3 milk, by the way.
All right.
On to
Going
the
longer.
events.
Uh-oh. Look at us.
I know, we tried to keep it to 30, but some
We
days we
talked
have
too
things
much
to talk
today.
about. That'll be all right.
All
So all month long, again, check the senior center. They have tons of activities. That link is on our blog. The art center, you only have today and tomorrow and maybe Saturday to see the January exhibits, which is Quill Red Past Once I Was Like You and Humanity, which is a portrait exhibit. Glicks has a clearance sale. They're running an additional 20% off through the 30th.
Only do the 30th, though. I forgot to go last weekend. All right.
So go stop in there. And then the to-go pizza and a 6-pack special and House of Flavors for ice cream with any meal are running the whole month, and they will continue, I believe, through February. Today is January 27th. It is National Chocolate Cake Day.
Well, that's a fabulous day.
I know that Jamesport has chocolate mousse cake. That is always on the menu, so you can go celebrate there.
Chef John's still open, or did they close?
They are closed until March 7th.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't know why. I scanned this for Sandcastles, and I put Friday toddler time in there, but it's on Thursday. So it's under Thursday, you will see Friday toddler time. But it is obviously on Friday. It is on Friday. I think I was just excited because they're reopening.
It says Friday, so, you know.
Yeah. It has the right day.
Unless you reference back up, you're good.
And then the January series at the Art Center, 12 to 1:30. There are only 2 more days for that as well. And then the Art Center has multimedia workshop with Mary Case for kids at 3:30.
So I wondered if this was
oh my gosh, kids. These are all on. So I know the pizza night is on Friday too. I am losing my mind.
We'll fix that.
I will fix that.
These are things going on this week. We're just gonna.
Yep.
You gotta go back and look and
Jamesport has live music. I know that is tonight. Third Coast Swing from 6 to 9. Open mic with Lonnie at 7, and then it is half off pasta night at Ludington Bay.
Yum.
So tomorrow is Friday toddler time at Sandcastles, and tomorrow is pizza night at the Legion. It is also, look, it's on there twice. It's also National Blueberry Pancake Day. I made blueberry waffles the other day. They were fantastic. So get some blueberry pancakes.
I feel like the blueberry skin gets stuck in there and does something weird, and then it's always in my tooth. It's a texture thing.
Weird.
The flavor is fine. It's just there's always some blueberry skin.
Some pieces in there.
It doesn't melt enough.
Library has family craft bags from 11 to 3. Last day for the January series at the Art Center. And then Ludington Bay is going to have live music. They're having their pre-party for Brrrew Fest. And that will be, it's Hank Mowry and the Hawktones at 6. And then there will be karaoke and a DJ at Sandbar on Friday.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if Robin's still watching, because she said on Friday night, I had it on both, on one of the calendars I read, it was on both Friday and Saturday. So maybe she can confirm if she's watching.
She said only Friday this week.
Oh, yeah, it is in there. Okay.
So I think just
so we'll
Friday.
So that one
don't go on Saturday because Robin will not be there. She'll be on Friday.
Yep.
For all of your karaoke pleasures.
And Jamesport will have free apps, the app buffet from 4 to 6 on Friday, and then fish fry at Ludington Bay as well. Saturday, the 29th, it's National Puzzle Day. So you can hit up Hallmark. They have a good puzzle selection. It's also Seed Swap Day. So I wanted to mention, because Seed Swap it could be a farmer thing. So if there are any farmers out there, we have the applications out for the farmers market this year, which is going to be on Fridays. And we've also added an artisan market on Thursdays. So if you are an artisan and making handmade items that you want to sell, you can click on the link on the blog or go to Downtown Ludington.
Thing is handmade. You have to be making them. You can't be printing someone else's work on a pillow. You actually have to be creating
the art. So we want
handmade, homemade, homegrown,
unique items. Yep. So downtownludington.org/markets has information on that, and then the application form is on there as well. Funky Faces workshop on Saturday at the Art Center at 10. Creation Station will feature Legos at Sandcastles on Saturday. The Alley Bar is hosting the Christopher Shaner Memorial Scholarship Fund Singles Pool Tournament on Saturday.
They have the longest name for that.
How did I know? Okay, and then Brrrew Fest is, wait.
Right there.
Felted Valentine Gnome Pillow. I skipped over that
There you
one.
go.
That's a workshop at the Art Center at 1. And then Brrrew Fest is from 1 to 6 on Saturday. That is at Legacy Plaza this year.
It is.
So it has traditionally, it actually started there. Was that the first year? Maybe the second year.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
So it's, it has been at the plaza before, and then it moved to the lot behind Wesco, and then it moved to Rotary Park.
Yeah.
So it is back at Legacy Plaza. It is all open air this year. There will not be a big tent, although there will be plenty of heaters and a warming station. So if you are planning to attend, you will need to dress warm for that. There will be no cash sales at the gate or credit card sales at the gate. You will do everything through the online system. So even if you go there on Saturday and you stand in line, you're going to see a QR code and you're going to scan that, and that's how you're going to get your ticket. So you might as well just go ahead and get them ahead of time. I do believe they're limiting to 1,000. That was the original consensus, being that it's open air. I don't know if they will, but you'll definitely want to get a ticket. And Ludington Bay will be there. I believe Jamesport is going to be there as well. And Gordy's is going to be there selling merchandise. We mentioned Red Door is going to be there selling mugs. So it will be a fun day. And the cool thing is there are a bunch of businesses around the plaza. So if you do get cold, you can leave the festival. You could go grab a coffee from Spindrift. You could go shop at the sales at Glick's and Everest Athleisure. I believe all occasions will be open as well. So you can browse in there. So lots of spots to stay warm if you get super cold, but it's going to be a fun day, fun time. That is from 1 to 6. And then in the evening, if you so choose, you should not do karaoke at Sandbar because it is not on Saturday. I will fix all these things on the blog. But you can get pizza and pints at Ludington Bay for $20. Sunday, January 30th is National Croissant Day. It's also Sunday Fun Day at Sandcastles from noon to 4. The Art Center has oil painting with Joseph David Gustafson at 1. Sunday Sewing with Deb at 2:30. And the Clay Mug Workshop with Becca at 3. And the Pizza and Pints continues on Sunday at Ludington Bay. Monday is National Hot Chocolate Day, which is the perfect time to tell everybody that the Chocolate Walk is back this year. It will be February 12th. That is up on Eventbrite. So you can get it is free, but you do have to get a ticket so that our businesses know how many pieces of chocolate they need to hand out. It could be chocolate, cookies, brownies, fudge, hot chocolate, anything chocolate. And there'll be a good 24 of those businesses participating. So you'll walk around on February 12th. Hopefully the weather's fantastic. And have some chocolate treats.
Yeah.
It is also, Monday's also Inspire Your Heart with Art Day. So maybe take that day to explore the Art Center, see what they have to offer. Sign up for a workshop.
Awesome.
Sandcastles has music and movement on Monday. And then it's Mug Club Day at the Mitten, and $15 steak menu starts for the week at Timbers. Tuesday is National Dark Chocolate Day, right? We mentioned the Chocolate Walk. Lots of stuff leading up to that. The Art Center has Youth Sewing Group at 3:30. Jamesport will host the Run Club at 6. $8 sushi night at Blue Moon. $15 steak menu at Timbers. And lastly, on Wednesday, February 2nd, it's National Tater Tot Day. So we showed you earlier the Tater Tots at Sportsman's, the loaded. Here, I'll pop them back up. So maybe go there, or House of Flavors. They have tots as well. And it's also Groundhog Day. So we will find out next Wednesday if there will be more weeks till spring or not. Nautical Yarn has their Learn to Knit at 5:30. The Art Center has a whole bunch of classes, beginning calligraphy. They have a jam session, clay spoon rest workshop. Those are all on Wednesday at 6. Nautical Yarn will host their Learn to Crochet at 6:30. So they've broken that into 2. The first one 5:30 is the learn to knit. 6:30 is the learn to crochet. And then some specials.
Look, Wednesday's the day to go out to dinner now.
It is. You got steak night at Blue Moon. You got steak night at Table 14, I know as well. Ludington Bay has Mug Club. Jamesport has Burger and a Beer for $12.
Yeah.
Sandbar has buy one, get one, 50% off burritos. Like, yeah, Wednesday's the day
It's the day
to go downtown. They're all good days to go downtown, but if you're looking for a deal, Wednesday is the day. So yeah, so that's the scoop for this
I
week.
think there's a lot more this week than everybody's
I
gearing
feel like
back
everybody needed a break after the holidays to
True.
enjoy some downtime.
True.
Now they're back in gear. All right, so stay safe out there. Roads are still slippery because it's Michigan. So do your thing safely. And we will see you next Thursday at 11. Bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Talk of the Town, a weekly update about what's happening in downtown Ludington. We are live on Facebook every Thursday at 11 a.m., or you can listen to the podcast whenever you'd like. We'd like to thank our friends, OxyChem, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Consumers Energy, Pure Ludington, and Ludington Beverage Company for being catalysts that help make Ludington a place we all want to live, work, and play.